many ideas for August. I don't know what has come over me, but I am just like feeling so creative, you know, like I'm gonna make things and they're not gonna be like the usual things. They're gonna be cool and interesting. Outfits I'm putting together. So I have all these ideas and I know I don't have a lot of time. So I'm not gonna promise that I'm gonna get through all of this stuff, but in just sitting down and kind of trying to plan some things for this month, this is what I came across and I'm so excited. Okay, so first things first, let me move my ditto form so I can get you guys closer. All right, let's start with the outfit first. All right, so recently Simplicity released this skirt. Got it at the recent Joann sale, Simplicity 9267. It is a button front skirt, obviously, that sits right at your natural waist. Kind of floaty, drapey, 3 different lengths, and it has a true waistband. So that is going to be the challenge for me. Typically, a little A-line skirt or like quarter circle skirt or whatever this is not a big deal for me fitting wise, but getting a true waistband to fit and sit on my natural waist without any gaping or anything weird, that will be the true test. So I pulled out this linen. So this linen is like a woven with both beige and black fibers. I don't have a ton of it, which is why I think it will be perfect for this project because this one doesn't take a ton of fabric. It's a little bit like menswear, a little bit like tweed, even though it's not. So I thought that this would be a really cute skirt for that because it does have some drape to it, as you can see. So I think it'll hang really beautifully from that waistband. Also still kind of firm enough for a waistband with interfacing. So excited about that. And then to pair with it, I have this rib knit. So this rib knit is reading a little bit, I don't know, I guess it looks true. In person, it's like a gray blue. Is that how it's looking to you guys, like a gray blue? My intention is to wear these two things together, but now that I'm looking at it, maybe not. Either way, I'm still gonna make a, I can't remember the name of the pattern company. I'll put it in down here whenever I can look it up. Super small pattern company, but she designed this really cute rib knit tank, kind of like really pretty shoulder line, intended to be cropped, intended to be tight, intended to be worn like as a piece with a high-waisted short skirt, pant, whatever. And so I'm going to use this rayon rib knit to sew that because that will be, it's like the perfect fabric for that type of garment. So I'm going to make this either way and I'll just wear it with my white stuff. I looked for like a white kind of fabric for this skirt, but I don't have anything like that. And this fabric, I'm not like totally in love with. I mean, I like it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's kind of just boring. So I figured if the skirt doesn't work out, I won't be heartbroken if I choose something that's like super special to me. So I have that little, like, imagine like a little fitted tank, high waist. Even if you look at the pattern, this top is not tucked in. You can see right there. It is cropped and sitting over the waistband of the skirt just a little bit. So that's kind of the plan with me, except mine will be a tank top. All right. I also want to, so for the, do you guys remember the classic tee, the Love Notions classic tee that I made, the white one? I got that fabric, that rayon, that cotton rayon fabric. I got a white color. I got a like purpley color and like a blush color. I think it's called like orchid and something else. I can't remember the pinky color. One of them is the white t-shirt that I had to make sure I knew how to make it so I could teach everybody at the original Sewing and Quilt Expo how to make that version, which is going to be like the purpley version that I'm going to make in class. So I have a little bit of that fabric. I have the pink version of that fabric left over. I thought about making another classic tee, but then I came across this. I also just picked this up at the Simplicity sale at Joann, 9273. I just love the little sleeve on it. And so if I have enough of that, because I only got a yard of that fabric, and this is calling for B 1 3/8. So I have to do some real magic to get that 3/8 of a yard. It is wider than 60 inches, which is my only hope. So we'll see if I can fit this out of that. I think it would just be so pretty to have that for fall. Coincidentally, it would look really good with that like grayish, I guess we're calling it, of the linen skirt. Also really cute. Then I am still got this on my to-do list. I haven't cut it out yet, but it is a plan. It's been a plan for months. 8154 from McCall's. This version here, C, love it. And I got this chambray with the printed floral from Joann a few months ago. This might even be the wrong side. Yeah, it's much more vibrant on the right side. So this and this, it's got to be made now. I've got to wear it in the fall. Like, I've just got to have it by September. So this will be on the cutting table for sure. Real excited about that one because, like I said, it's chambray, so it's familiar, easy to sew, but that floral print everywhere, I think it's just going to make such a cute little outfit. I already have the shoes picked out, got the jewelry done, yada, yada, yada. Okay. I was recently at Goodwill and I picked up a ready-to-wear dress. Don't be mad. But I just thought it was such a cute print. It's BCBG, so it's like, you know, well made. And I loved, let me see if I can get it further back enough so you can see. I love how the top is just a surplus bodice, right? It's knit, it's ITY, has elastic in the waistband, okay? But look how the skirt is done. So this is like a circle skirt that isn't sewn all the way. Does that make sense? And so this drapes down and creates this really pretty like waterfall situation happening in the front, and also creates kind of like a tulip front hem. I just thought that that was so pretty, so easy to do. I mean, literally you just cut the skirt as you normally would, and then I don't know, it's got like, it's partly a circle skirt, partly this thing cut on an angle that just drops down. This is like fully interfaced. You can feel it in there. This whole band is fully interfaced. It feels really nice. Anyways, I just thought, first of all, I have to have this version because it's really cute. But then I thought an ITY knit dress, like I have this, that's the other thing. I have this ITY knit that I got as a part of one of those like clearance, buy all the yardage we have left kind of thing for like $2 a yard. So I think I have 5 yards of this teal ITY knit. And you can see that, you know, one side is kind of shiny and one side is kind of matte, but it's thin, it's lightweight, super, super drapey, and I never knew what to do with it. I'm worried that it's gonna look like a bridesmaid's dress. So my thought was if I made something similar to that, surplus bodice with kind of like that tulip hem, that it will be dressy. There's no way to get around it not being dressy, but that maybe it would look casual enough to not necessarily look like a bridesmaid's dress. But then if it looks like a bridesmaid's dress, then I'll just own that and be like, you know what? I make a really cute bridesmaid. That's all there is to it. So I need to do something with this is my point. So we'll see. I'm thinking, like I said, surplus bodice, circle skirt, calling it a day. I'm sure I have a pattern like that in my stash somewhere. If not, it would not be super hard to hack or mash up a couple of patterns. Maybe add a sleeve to it, not a flutter sleeve. That's too bridesmaidy. Something. Let me know if y'all have any ideas. What do you do with 5 yards of ITY knit? Why did I buy this? I have to do something with it. And this was the closest thing I've ever come to finding something like, oh, that could be cool. So let me know what I should do with the ITY knit. Just go with this idea and just have it be done. Then again, I am gonna have a lot left over. I could also make high-waisted palazzo pants and wear it with my new tank top. That's cute. Super cute. Now it looks a little more green, right? Interesting. So maybe that's what I'll do. A little dress, or even what if I just did a skirt and a pant? See, this is what happens when the creativity is like on, like at its best, there's too many ideas. What do y'all think? Dress for sure, or nix the dress, and then palazzo pants and circle skirt? All 3 if I can? Which 2 do you like best? Or any other idea that you have? And we'll go with that. And then for Fix It or Nix It, I'm working on one currently that started out as like a dolman sleeve shift dress, I guess. And I'm converting it into a little jacket. So I pulled this one to show you kind of how it works, the Fix It or Nix It thing. I have this Ditzy print. It is a Givenchy on plus. en plus. I looked this up, and it's not Givenchy. I mean, it is the Givenchy brand, but it's not like super, super luxe. This was like a ready-to-wear kind of line they did a long, long, long time ago. Let me see if we have the date in here. I mean, it's pretty much all polyester. This lining is disgusting. And I don't see the other tag that would have that information on it. Oh, it was right there, but it got ripped out. Anyways, I like it. I like the idea of it as a skirt. Actually, the front of it is elastic and the back is flat. How interesting is that, right? So it's got all these little panels, or like darts that turn into pleats, which you can barely see, but there's a little dart there. So I would ask everybody on Instagram, should I keep it as is and just rock a vintage polyester skirt, or should I cut it up and make it into something else? And if I should make it into something else, what should I make it into? So that's how Fix It or Nix It works. I get everyone's opinions, and they kind of just like help me spark my own ideas, and then I get to work refashioning it, and then you see the results of the refashioned garment usually like a week or two later on Instagram. So I'm gonna be working on this one in August for sure, if this is a real quick one, or if everyone says no, just keep it like it is, it fits great, because I wear it in the thing. I don't just hold it up, like I actually put it on. Then I can move on to the next thing and just hang this up in my closet. But if everyone votes to turn it into a top or something else, I mean, it's a lot of fabric. It is a lot of fabric, especially if I eliminate that disgusting lining. It's really nice. So head over to Instagram if you want to participate in Fix It or Nix It and help me decide what to do with something like this. But that is it. Those are my plans for August. I will also be, well, me and the Hemsiders will be choosing the sew along, the third quarter sew along for this year, the third sew along that we are all sewing together. We'll be picking that this month, and I will be doing that I'll be sewing it this month and publishing it in September, but I don't even know what we're making yet, so I can't even tell you guys about that. Oh, and we've got Sew Together 21. Everyone voted on the Made for Mermaids Alana tank dress maxi. There's like 45 different versions of this. It has one version that's really cute with like a drop back. That's the version I want to make, and I want to come on here and teach you guys how to add a shelf bra. Now, I get that shelf bras aren't going to help everybody, but for those of us that have like BC cup and don't need a ton of support, the shelf bra is perfect, and you can do a little backless look and not feel like super, super exposed. So I'm gonna have a whole separate video on that, the fabric I'm using. There's a knit bias that turns into the straps. I'll be discussing that. They have, Made for Mermaids has a ton of hacks already, so I'll be going over some of those. So I'm gonna have a whole separate video on that, which is why I'm not really covering it now, but that is the pattern if you wanna go ahead and buy it. So check the description box. I have a lot of links down there for anything that pertain to anything I talked about today. If it's available online, I will link it for you guys. But that is gonna do it for me today. I've got a lot to do, a lot of exciting things happening, so I gotta go. I'll see you all very soon. Bye.